So if you'd like to come back and sit back onto your heels, and this morning I'm going to start off with your baby puppy posture. So I'm going to take the knees to sit out a little bit wider. Let the arms come down towards the floor. We're just going to slide the body down a little bit. Now if you don't want to go too deep, just remain on your elbows and just stay up a little. You can drop your forehead down towards the floor, or if you wish to, you can lower your body down even further and look up towards your thumbs. So basically it's whatever you feel comfortable with. And I just want you to take a couple of breaths there, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just try and let the body go. If you're able to, you're sitting a little bit wider with the knees. So you're trying to let the inner thigh muscles let go a little bit. And as you're working through your practice today, we're going to work through mindfully. We're going to take care of ourselves, and we're just going to think about where our energy is today. And try not to push beyond anything that you feel isn't good for you. Alright, so always again, taking care of yourself. So if you can gently walk the hands all of the way back up. And then pop your knees up underneath you. And if you're able, we're going to slide the body along the ground. I just want you to pull yourself up into your Cobra, pulling through just as far and as low as you need to today. Draw up into a little cat stretch, rounding up through your shoulders, pulling up through with your back. And then taking your head and your tailbone away and sitting gently back down upon your heels. And again, as you gently draw the body up and along the ground, roll open the shoulders, lifting the chin. Draw your body up into a gentle cat stretch, putting up through the shoulders, up through with your back. Taking the head and the tailbone away and sitting all of the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull through, rolling open the shoulders, lifting the chin. And then this time, if we can, curling the toes, sending the hips backwards and letting your head draw down through your arms. Drawing forwards into a strong plank, looking slightly beyond the end of your mat, and then bending your knees and sitting gently back down upon your heels. Let's draw the body up and along the ground, rolling open the shoulders, lifting the chin, curling the toes, sending the hips back and taking the head down through your arms. Draw your body forwards into a strong plank, and let's bend the knees and sitting all of the way back down upon your heels. Drawing your body up and through, rolling open the shoulders and lifting the chin, curling the toes and pulling back through the core, sending your hips away from you, drawing forwards into a nice strong plank, bending your knees and gently releasing back down upon your heels. And again, bring the body up and through, curl the toes and sending your hips back and your head drawing down. Come forwards into your plank, and then bending your knees and sitting all of the way back down upon your heels. One more time, bring the body up and through. And then as we curl the toes, we'll stay in the down dog this time, and walking your feet, just gently from foot to foot, side to side, just pedaling out the feet in towards the ground. And if you can just again make sure here that we're really spreading out the fingers. Anytime we're taking the hands to the ground, try and have a really good spread with the fingers. Moving hips a little from side to side if you can, drawing down one side of your body and then the other side of your body. Okay, let's come all the way back down upon your knees. And if we could place forwards the right foot. And today, just taking your right hand down to the inside of your right foot, opening your chest to the left and raising your left arm all the way up. And bring both both of your hands down. Take them to the inside of your leg. Let's curl the toes and lift up the back knee. Turning open and lifting and raising that right arm. Working into that little half twist here. Alright, now see how it feels for you today. If this is enough, stay as you are. If you feel okay to open up the front foot and go to the back edge of your back foot, maybe you can open up into the hips a little bit more. Remember bringing it gently all of the way back round, letting the knee back down upon the floor. Now I'm going to come back up with the upper body. I'm making this position with the hands, so the first fingers are going to go straight up towards the ceiling. And when we draw the arms up, if you're able, we're starting to take a little bend to the right side of your body, opening up the left oblique muscles. So let's gently bend out to the side if you can, keeping your ears and your arms together. And let's gently bring it back on up, letting your arms all of the way back down. We'll move off onto that back knee, drawing back your toes. And let's just shift back a little through the tailbone, opening back the collarbone, lifting the chin. Alright, now again, just be aware of how that feels for you today. If you feel you'd like to get maybe into a different area of the hamstring, maybe try taking your foot to turn open to the side today. Alright, again, a slightly different area coming up towards the glutes. But most of all here, what we're trying for is to try and move out into the lower back. Okay, trying to arch the spine just a tiny bit if you can. And then bring it back to the middle. Bring the knees in together. Today, I'm just going to start to inspire the core to get to work here for you. Place your hands beneath your shoulders for me. Draw back your shoulders. Curling the toes. And then just very gently lifting the knees an inch off the floor and staying. Now you're going to feel your core connecting quite readily. Alright, going to feel that kicking in. And if you feel it's difficult on your toes for whatever reason, maybe you have early onset of arthritis in the feet and the toes, feel free to do this on the front of your feet. You could still do this on your knees and not rise at all, alright? And again, just focus on your breathing. Again, if you don't want to weight bear this heavily into your upper body, take it down, always. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just feel how that core is coming to work here for you. Just a little bit of a gesture before we get going into your full practice. And then lower your knees gently back down upon the floor. Step forwards your left foot. And just placing down your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Opening your chest and raising your right arm looking up. And again, just taking a couple of breaths there. Chest is opening up, you're looking up towards your thumb. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Chest opening, hip flexor opening. And then let's come all the way down with both hands. Curl the toes, lift the back knee. Turning your upper body open to the left, raising your left arm. And again here, either stay or turn your front foot open. Go to the back edge of your back foot and maybe open your body up a little bit more. Then bring it all of the way back round. Let's let the knee down upon the floor. Again, we're going to that clasped position with your fingers. First fingers going straight up. It's so that the hands will hold well together, so that the palms will hold well. Draw your arms all the way up for me. And then take a little bend over towards the left, opening up the right side of your body. And bring it all the way back round, letting your knees back down, arms back down. And come back onto that back knee for me. Again, drawing back your toes. Okay, so just again, listening to your body. If you need to bend that knee a little bit, that's okay, alright? If you feel you'd like to experience a different area of the hamstring stretching, Turn your toes slightly open to the side today. Keep pulling back through the belly, dropping down with the shoulders. And then gently releasing. Okay, I'd like this to come around onto your back from there. And I'm going to talk you through your breathing and the usage of your core. So lowering yourself down gently, drawing your heels into touching distance with your fingertips. And let's start off by just working your lower back down towards the floor. Experience your imprint. Then release your back and let your back lift away from the ground. And again, let's lower the back down upon the floor, find the imprint. And then let your back lift and relax. So your ribs feel like they're floating down into your body and your belly remains calm. And you have a natural gap between your lower back and the floor. Bring your shoulders to pull up and around by your ears. And then walk them down and down and down. Alright, if you need to shrug a few more times, then do. But what we really want to try and work into here is a very open position with the collarbone. You're maybe wriggling your head a little bit further out from your shoulders, and you just want to feel that the upper body is holding in a more open posture. Now, if we could take a deep breath in through your nose, let your ribs widen. And then as you breathe out through your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy as if you're blowing out a candle. And again, as you breathe in, let the ribs widen. And as you breathe out, blow the breath out and start to draw the navel back to the spine. And again, as you breathe in, the ribs are widening, the belly's flat. As you breathe out, draw up from the pelvic floor. Draw the navel back to the spine and connect in with your transverse abdominis muscle. Again, lateral thoracic breathing on your in-breath. And as you breathe out, pulling up from the arches of your feet, the inner lining of your legs, the pelvic floor, the transverse. And again, do that another couple of times and just really recognize the effect of out-breath and drawing in and pulling up. Okay, so we want to try and focus on this. We want to remain in this focus throughout our practice. Every time you breathe out, we're going to contract, we're going to pull up. And in some cases, you're going to be contracting and pulling up even on your in-breath. All right, the more times you recognize the core, the stronger it can start to become for you. Now, if we could bring your hands to sit back behind your head, we're going to start today with your ab prep. So letting your elbows fall all the way back down to the ground. As you breathe in through your nose, lengthening the back of your neck. When you breathe out through your mouth, I'd like to raise your upper body and draw and engage with that core center. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower your chest back down. Breathing in to nod down the chin. As you breathe out, feel that you're lifting from the center of your chest, keeping the distance of a fist between your chin and chest. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, navel to the spine as you lower back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. If you're feeling stronger, breathe out, extend your right leg and hover it an inch or so from the ground. Breathing in to stay. Then breathing out, draw that knee back in, lower your chest back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, extending left leg, raising your upper body. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, engaging with your core as you lower yourself gently back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, extending right leg. If you're feeling stronger, again, you could lift up your left foot an inch or so from the floor. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out, foot back down, leg back on in. Again, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending your left leg if you can, lifting your right. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out, foot back down, leg back in, release back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending out with your right leg if you can, lifting your left. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, foot back down, leg back in, release it back. One more time. Breathing in on the chin. Breathing out, extend that left leg if you can, lift your right. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out, engaging with the core, drawing the body all of the way back in and relaxing it back down. Now just letting your arms rest down by your side. I'm going to come next into your heel dig. So first of all, again, I'd like you to feel that you've got a neutral back. Bring your legs up, one and then the other, and flexing out with your feet. Now as we lower one heel downwards towards the floor, breathing out and engaging with your core. Breathing in, softly bring it back up. Breathing out, just going down to about halfway. Breathing in, coming back on up. And again, breathing out, digging the heel down. Breathing in, coming back up. Again, breathing out to dig the heel down. Breathing in, back up. So one, you have a neutral back. And two, I want you to pull back through your tummy. And if you lay your hands upon your belly, feel for your belly being held back. As soon as your tummy is wanting to push out, you're going too far. Okay? Now I'm going to offer up a little bit of a change to this that will also bring in your waist and your oblique muscles a bit more. So I'm going to point the toes, keep the legs up, and then as I take one foot underneath, I'm going to point the toe to push the foot underneath and then draw back up and change. Breathing out to push the foot underneath, breathing in, draw back in. So again, it's deliberate through the effort of the toe. Okay, I want you to really feel that the core is channeling in and it's holding you very, very strongly. Okay, and as you push under, you're breathing out to push, breathing in to draw back, breathing out as you press on under and breathing in. Take a breath in and now breathe out, lower your feet back down. Okay, now I'm just going to release out your hips. I'm going to be working a little bit on your hips today, I must admit, okay, so be ready. All right, I'm going to open them up a little bit here. If you place your right foot on top of your left leg, and I'd like you to just gently lift up both of your legs. Now this might be enough today, okay, so you're gently pulling inwards. You might be able to hold on to your left shin and draw the leg in. And then release it down. Let's change it over. Place your left leg on, bring both legs in. Either hold on to your right hamstring or onto your right shin. And of course, flexing out your foot that you've got on the leg. Alright, we're going to come back round to working with the hips a little bit later on. But if I could just get you to roll gently over to one side and bring yourself back up. We're going to go into your plank. So we're going to come round onto your forearms. And you can either do this position, okay, resting on your knees today. For those of you who have shoulder issues, maybe try coming up higher so you're on your hands. For some people, that gives them a little bit more time up there, okay? So if that works for you, it means the core's working for you, it's the right thing for you, okay? So when we come into position, however we go, we want to try and draw the shoulder blades down as if you're squeezing something underneath your armpits. We want to try and keep your gaze slightly ahead, all right? Not so much that you arch the neck, but just that you're not looking underneath your body, all right? And then of course, pull up on your bottom rib. So all of that is going to be the same for whatever layer that you decide to work into today. So if you're coming onto your forearms for me, slide the forearms down and walking your legs back a little. And if you decide today that on your knees is going to be enough, try and get into a position where your backside is not higher than your shoulders. If you can, curl the toes, Push back into the heels and squeeze the backside. Let's set up a breath pattern here. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, pull up into your core. Breathing in and out, belly pulling back. Keep the legs really fired up here. Breathe in, out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in and out, 4. In and out, 5. In, out, 6. In, out, 7. In, out, 8. In, out, 9. In, out, 10. In, out, 11. In, out, 12. In, out, 13. In, out, 14. In, out, 15. In, out, 16. In, out, 17. In, out, 18. In, out, 19. And in, out, 20. Well done, everybody. Lower it down and let your body go out a little bit there. Okay, now drop your forehead down for me and lower your arms down by your side. And let's just roll loosely one shoulder back and down. And roll the other shoulder loosely back and down. And just do that a few times, just really opening up, really loosening off. Okay, keep going. Now in a moment we're going to work up into breaststroke. After this I'm going to be working into single palm raise today. Okay, so again we're going to take it just as always as far as you need to go. Okay, but just to begin with, letting the shoulders drop, turn your feet in and try and keep your glutes at a minimum. Okay, try and really feel that you're working through the core to 70%. To bring you off the ground, and the back is only working to about 30%. Alright, and just really again, use that core strength to lift you up from the floor. So letting shoulders drop, and as we start here, breathing in, peeling back both shoulders. As you raise and hover, breathing out, engaging with your core, breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower and shoulders gently come back down. Breathing in, peeling back both shoulders. And breathing out, you're engaging your core as you lift. Breathing in, stay. Breathing out as you lower, all the way back down. Breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out to raise and hover, you're keeping your gaze towards the ground for me. Breathing in to stay. And breathing out, lowering. Shoulders coming back down. Again, breathing in, roll back both shoulders. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out to lower and shoulders coming all the way back down. Breathing in, shoulders rolling back and down. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in to stay. Breathing out, lowering shoulders, releasing. Last one here. Breathing in, shoulders back. Breathing out, belly pulls up as you lift. Keep the belly pulled up, breathe in. Breathing out, lower, and shoulders back down. Okay, then sliding your arms all of the way up. Reaching your fingers as far away from you as you can. And again, we're going to keep the forehead down towards the floor once we get going. So again, legs completely relaxed. As you raise one arm from the floor, breathing out. And as you lower it down, breathing in. Raising the other palm, breathing out. And breathing in as you lower. Okay, keep going for me. Now I want you to notice if you're feeling this all the way down into the lower back. If you are today, don't panic, you're not doing anything wrong. Try and think of using your core a little bit more. And know that the stronger we start to get independently in different muscle usage, parts of the body, the easier it will become. Okay, and often if you haven't done this sort of work before and you've spent a lot of time at a desk with your shoulders tending to come slightly forwards of your body, now we're asking those muscles to do a completely different job. And it could be that they just need to be re-educated a little bit. So that's what we're doing here. Some of you, alternatively, you're not feeling it so strongly anymore, so you could take it up. In which case, you're taking it to a double palm raise. And as you lift your palms, breathing out, as you lower, breathing in. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift. Breathing in to lower and trying to keep those arms nice and straight. Breathing out to lift and in as you lower. Again, engaging the core to lift. In as you lower. 2 more if you can. Breathing out. In to lower. Engage the core as you lift. And releasing it all of the way back down. Alright, now just take the feet a little bit wider. And just come up into a little cobra here. Okay, and we've just done quite a bit of work on the back. So you might feel that you could come up a little bit easier. Alright, so just again, just notice, alright, don't hang out there too long if it feels too intense. Alright, but you might find, because you've used those back muscles, we've warmed them up, you've got a little bit more range. And then letting it all of the way back down again. Okay, let's pop ourselves up onto our hands and knees. We're going to come up into that exaggerated cat stretch to really release out those muscles across the upper back. So if you take your fingers just slightly off your mat, I'm rising up onto my fingertips, although if you feel this is a little bit too intense for you, then place your palms flat down. As we come down, up on the fingertips, we're going to get a little bit more range as we draw the chest down through your arms. And then as you tuck the head in, you're pulling up through the belly and you're getting that extra stretch up through the middle of your back. As you come down, you're pressing down through the middle and opening up the pectoral muscles, your chest. As you pull up through the belly, stretch up through the middle of your upper back, through your shoulder girdle. As you come down, swoop the body lower, if you can, chin to the floor. As you come up, tuck the head right in and look to your belly. One more time. Press that body down, melting heart. As you come up, drawing all of the way up. And then we'll sit back. Alright, pop yourself around to seated. And we're going to come into your roll back. Alright, so with roll back, if you're using a cushion, okay, or you have a band that you're currently using, or an old pair of tights, alright, you can place it around the feet, you can use that cushion to support your lower back. Take it easy, particularly those of you who've been doing a lot of gardening, okay? Your back could be a little bit interesting. If it is, take it easier, alright? So relaxing out your shoulders, taking a breath in, sitting up tall, and as you breathe out, suck back your belly, curve your lumbar spine, so you're making your back look like a C curve, outward C curve. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, engaging your core, draw up and lift up, right up on top of your sit bones again. Breathing in, the ribs widen, and then as you breathe out, drop your ribs down towards your hips. Stop there at halfway, breathing in, and then breathing out, engage the core. And you know that might be enough today, in which case carry on please. Deep breath in. As those of you feel you're getting a little bit stronger, maybe you've got a bit more range, going into a soft imprint. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with your core and drawing up, sitting up nice and lightly on top of your sit bones. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, softly drop your ribs in, relax your shoulders, shoulder blades maybe touch down very gently, don't let the head go back though. Breathing in and out. As you come all the way back up, I'm just going to work in that harder layer for those of you who want to challenge. One hand across your shoulder, And as you breathe out, very gently, rolling it back. Breathing in and out. Ooh. All the way back up. Oh, lifting. Okay, swapping the hand over. Breathing in, out as you go back. Engaging with the core. Breathing in and engaging with the core. Oh, not having a morning. I can do that this morning. Oh, tough this morning. Okay? Deep breath in. As you breathe out, really engage, really pull back. It probably would help if I wasn't talking all the way through. Maybe I was give myself half a chance. Breathing out, going all the way up. You've got to just really believe in the abdominals. Yes. Believe that they will do this. Believe in them. All the way back. Last one. Breathing in. Engage. All the way up. Engage, engage, engage. All the way up. Yes. All right. Well done. Okay. Nice and warm, everybody. Now, as I said, I'm going to work up a little bit more into your hips. So, let me talk this through. So, for many people, okay, this top area here of your, opening up, okay, it can be really quite tight. So, just to start off with, bring the soles of your feet together, and then just butterfly the knees, okay. And this, once we get going, when I start to talk you through the other layers of the stretching, if you want to come back to just this, that will be fine, all right? And we're just loosening off a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take my right foot on top of my left leg. Now what you may end up with is a knee sort of going all the way up. Don't worry, okay? If once you put that leg there, it feels very, very awkward, don't have it on top of your leg, take it underneath. All right, that would be fine. All right, because we're all at different places today. But what I'm going to say is I want you to move back so that as you look down, you can see an equilateral triangle of mat. That's the same on each corner, each side of your triangle. All right, so it should be an equal triangle as you're looking down. Then from there, you're moving forwards. So as I say, this is going to work up into the hips. It feels interesting. All right, you might not want to go very far. Alternatively, those of you who are very open, you can creep your fingers further forwards and drop your forehead down. All right, but we're working on the white tissue, okay? Often when we stretch, we're stretching into the major muscles, okay? But now we're working on the connective tissue, all right? That's why it doesn't stretch in the same manner. And again, for lots of people, this area of the body can be very, very tight. All right, bring yourself back up. I'm going to swap those legs over. All right, so taking the leg across, placing the other one either on top or underneath. But again, set yourself back so that as you look down, you can still see some mat. All right, an equilateral triangle would be amazing if you can get that. And then we'll send the body forwards. All right, and I can promise you, if you do this every day, it will get easier, okay? It's just setting yourself that target, okay? And these muscles will start to release, they will start to let go a little bit. Remember, everything is linked. Everything is linked to the hamstrings, linked up to your lower back. All right, just try and breathe into it. Just try and let it go a little bit. All right, then bring it back on up. Take the feet together. And again, give yourself a little bit of a rocking again. All right, now I'm going to bring you around onto your side, and we are going to take the exercise where we take the leg to come forwards, backwards, up, down, and circle. Now what we should find is that we have just a little bit more range, I'm hoping, because we've worked into that area to open up. So if you'd like to pop yourself over, now I'm going to be propping my head up, but if that's not comfortable for you, please lay all the way down. Then bring the legs so that they just come slightly forwards of the body, so they may be slightly off the front edge of your mat. Bring your top leg up to hip height. As you come forwards, breathe in. As you breathe out, taking your leg back, keep it in alignment with your body. Breathing in as you raise the leg up, and breathing out as you lower your leg down. Now point your toe and make circles, generous circles with your toe out towards the end of the room. Breathing in and breathing out, but keep the core locked on there for me. Alright, notice which way you've naturally gone to circle. Now let's start again. Breathing in, drawing the leg forwards. Breathing out, pressing back through your toes as you take the leg back. Breathing in to raise the leg up. Breathing out to lower the leg down. Point your toes and go the opposite way to circle the leg. Breathing in. And breathing out. Have complete control over that circle. Coming again from the top. Breathing in, flexing your foot, coming forwards. Breathing out, pointing your toe as you go back. Breathing in, raising the leg up. Breathing out, lowering that leg down. Okay, go the easier way to circle the leg. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, flex your foot. Breathing out, point your toe as you go back. Breathing in, raising the leg up. Breathing out, lowering your leg back down. Pointing your toe, go the harder way to circle your leg. Gain control, breathing in and breathing out. Alright, well done. Pull that leg in, draw the heel in towards your backside, quad stretch now. Just take a couple of breaths there. Alright, now we're going to go to the other side straight away today. Okay, just so that again, I want to keep things really balanced. Okay, swing it round to the other side for me. And prop up the head, bring your legs slightly forwards. And then as you bring that top leg forwards, breathing in. As you take it back, breathing out, point your toes and squeeze the backside. Breathing in, raising the leg up. And breathing out as you lower the leg down. Point your toe, and again, circle the leg. Remember, your upper body should not move. Keep the core locked on as you circle that leg around. Again, breathing in, coming forwards, flexing your foot. Breathing out, engaging the core as you take the leg back. Breathing in, raising the leg up. Breathing out as you lower the leg down. You're going to go the opposite way to circle. Breathing in. And breathing out. Again, let's come forwards. Breathing in, flexing your foot. Breathing out, point your toes to go back. Breathing in, raising that leg up. And breathing out, lowering the leg down. Point your toes and you're circling the leg the easier way. Breathing in, nice big generous circles. Breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, taking that leg back. Breathing in, raising the leg up. And breathing out, lowering the leg down. Point your toes, circle the leg the harder way this time. Breathing in. And breathing out. Take that leg in. Alright, a little bit of a draw back, working into your quad here. Alright, keep breathing. Draw the knee back a little bit more if you can. Alright, letting that leg go. I'm going to bring you around onto your back for the 100. Okay, so gently bring yourself back down. Find your neutral back. Alright, so as always with the 100, we start off easy. We give as much protection to the neck that we need to today. And we only go as far as our body feels like it's holding with quality. So as soon as you need to take a break, then you do. Okay, so let's engage the core first. Get that lock on. Bring your feet up, one and then the other. Alright, now from here, if it feels good to, maybe raise your head. Okay, you could have your cushion behind your head though. If it feels good to extend your legs, maybe we take them further away. And if you don't need to support your neck today, maybe we're patting the air by your side. Breathing in for about 4 and out for about 6. Now keeping the collarbone open, shoulder blades should definitely be on the floor, and we should definitely always be able to keep that neutral back. As you breathe out, just try and feel like you're squeezing that sponge inside of your body. And we're going with 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 7, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 76, 7, 78, 79, 80. Keep going with 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Rest your head down, bend your knees for me and just hold on to the sides of your legs. Now let your knees draw up towards the side of your ribs. Alright, just again, let it go, let it rest a little bit here. If you want to go fully into happy baby, flex your feet, reach around and gently draw your knees towards your armpits. And then gently let your legs all the way back down. And just take your gaze all the way over to one side. I'd like you to turn your head over and see if you can get your ear on the ground. And then bring it to the middle. Take the head the other way and see if you can get the ear down onto the ground. Bring it back to the middle. Now give yourself a double chin and try and slide the back of your neck a little closer to the floor. And then release the head out and away. And again, slide the head down, draw the chin towards your chest. And then letting it go. And gently bring yourself again round onto one side for me. And we're going to come around onto your hands and knees. I'm going to take a little bit of work in for your glutes. So today I'm going to be working extension, legs going out and away from you. And then going to be working into knees, drawing open to the side today. Okay, to work in a little bit of more movement into the hips for you. So I'll guide you through all the way. So just dropping your shoulders back a little, looking slightly ahead. Pull up on your bottom rib and all the way through. Try and feel that your hips remain symmetrically facing the ground. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, extend one leg, point your toes, squeeze the backside, lift the leg up, and then breathe in, draw the knee back in and change legs. Breathing out, extend the leg away, point your toes, lift the leg up, and then breathing in, draw that knee back on in. Again, breathing out, belly pulls back as you squeeze the backside and lift. Breathing in as you draw back on in. Again, breathing out, press the leg away, point your toes, belly pulls up. Breathing in as you draw back on in. Breathing out to extend the leg away. Breathing in as you draw it back in. Again, glide the leg away, point your toes, lift the leg up, try and push your foot away further. Breathing in, draw back in. Breathing out, belly pulls back, squeeze, lift. Breathing in as you draw back in. Breathing out, push the leg away, squeeze and lift. Breathing in. Okay, now this time, breathing out to take a knee to draw open to the side. And breathing in, lower it back. Breathing out, take a knee to draw open to the side. Breathing in. Now breathing out, extend the leg out straight for me. Breathing in, cross it behind the other one. Breathe out, bring it to the middle. And breathe in, knee to the floor, and we'll change legs. Breathing out, letting the knee draw open to the side. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, knee opening to the side, into lower. Breathing out to straighten the leg. And breathing in, cross it behind the other one. Breathing out to bring it to the middle. Breathe in, knee to the floor, and let's change sides. If you can, opposite hand to the side now. Breathing out, knee opening, into lower. Breathing out, knee opening to the side, into lower. Breathing out to straighten your leg. Breathing in, cross it behind the other one. Breathe out to bring it up. Breathe in, knee to the floor. Keep that core really locked on here. Breathing out, knee opening to the side. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, knee open to the side. Into lower. Breathing out to straighten the leg. Breathing in, cross it back. Breathing out, bring it up. Breathe in, knee to the floor, let's change sides. Breathing out, knee open. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, engage the core, knee open. Into lower. Breathing out, straighten the leg. Breathing in, cross it back. Breathing out to bring it up. Breathe in, knee to the floor, let's change. Breathing out, knee open to the side. Breathe into lower. Breathing out, knee open to the side. Into lower. Breathing out to straighten the leg. Breathing in, cross it back. Breathe out to bring it to the middle. And breathe in, knee to the floor. Good. Pop yourself all the way back round to seated forward. Okay, now just popping your feet up to the ground. Now I'm going to be working into an oblique roll back, and then I'm going to offer up that we work into the boomerang, okay? The boomerang being a little bit bigger of a stretch because we're going to tip the body to go over, all right? So if you don't really feel that that's a good thing for your body this morning, stick with this first one that I'm going to talk you through. So you've got your feet on the floor. If you can, direct your big toes to kind of hook into the floor to keep the feet flat. Okay, it's really difficult, and often people end up with their toes coming up towards the ceiling, so don't panic. Arms across your chest, sitting up nice and tall, and already you're going to feel those lower back muscles kicking. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, curve your lumbar spine a little, twist, look back towards your elbow, and then breathe in, come on back up. As you go back, breathing out, tuck under a little, twist. Breathing in and pull yourself up nice and tall. Tuck under a little, breathing out and twist. Look to the elbow. Breathing in, pull the body back up. And again, breathing out, tuck under and twist, look to the elbow. Breathing in and coming back up. Alright, so you could continue, you could do a few more of those if you wish. Or I'm going to take the legs out in front. Now I'm going to begin with here, use my hands to help me, okay? Taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, very gently rolling, sending the legs just upwards. Breathing in to change the legs over, and then breathing out, again, using the elbows, using the hands a little bit, trying to use your abdominals a lot, and then head coming in. So that will be your halfway measure, okay? Deep breath in, your full position here will be that you breathe out and we send the legs up and we maybe let them go over. Breathing in, change the legs over, and then breathing out, slowly come back round. Elbows and hands can help you to slow you down and gently tuck the head in. So breathing in, breathing out, sending the legs up, over if you can. Breathing in, change the legs over. Breathing out, pull back through the belly. Roll, 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 roll. And head drawing down towards your knees. Breathing in, breathing out, send the legs up, over if they want to go over. Breathing in, change the legs over. Breathing out, belly pulls back, engaging the core, and coming all the way round, and head drawing in. Okay, one more time if you can. Breathing in and out, send the legs up, over if they will go over. Breathing in, change the legs over, and then breathing out, pull back through the belly, all the way round, and dropping in. Alright, good job, good job, good job. Now, I'm going to take the right foot towards the inside of your inner thigh. If you've got stuff going on with the knee at the moment and your knee would prefer not to do this, okay, just keep your legs out straight. That will be okay. Alright. So I'm going to take my right arm across towards my left leg. I'm going to reach over for the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. Try and wrap your hand around the part of the leg that you're currently reaching for today, and try if you can to release your head down. Alright, now gently bring it back on up, and we're going to go a different way today as well. So taking that leg, and if your knee is okay with it, we're going to fold it backwards so that your heel reaches towards your buttock. Alright? And again, you might get to here, this might be a new thing, this might be enough. Now I'm going to reach along to my leg, and then I'm going to reach with this arm to come up and over. And I want you to keep your body open and then look underneath your armpit to the ceiling. And that might be enough today, alright? We haven't done any side opening, alright? So this is a side opening stretch. For those of you who can go further, reach across and either hold on to your right thigh, or those of you go further, you go underneath and you find your heel. Then you take the other hand over and you find your heel, and you're looking up to the ceiling. So it's a very deep opener for the side of your body. Bring it all the way back out. Bring yourself back up, and we'll go the other way. Okay, so taking your left foot towards the inside of your inner thigh. Taking your left arm, either for the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot, and lowering your head down. take that foot so that the heel goes back. You're drawing your heel backwards towards your backside. And then again, from here we can start off easy, we can reach along for the leg, and we can reach the arm up. And if this is enough, stay as you are. From there, those of you who want to go further, you can take your hand across, or you can reach underneath and find your heel. And then from here you can reach over, find the other heel, and look to the ceiling. And then gently bring yourself all of the way back up. Alright, let's come around for a little twist. So if you'd like to bend up your right leg, take your right leg over your left. It could be today you keep your left leg straight. It could be you pop your left leg to the side of you. Again, once you pull that leg up underneath you, you're going to feel your hips stretching a little bit more. We're taking the left arm to the right knee, hugging the knee in, sitting the body up nice and tall, and looking over your shoulder. From there, if it feels good to, take the opposite elbow across, or bind, going underneath your knee and finding your fingers. And gently letting it go. Alright, let's swap the legs over. So bending up your left leg, popping over your right. Take that leg to tap to the side of you if it does. A good move today. And then bring across your right arm to your left knee. Again, always trying to pull up. Always trying to lengthen. Always trying to bring those shoulders open and back a little bit more. Elbow coming across to half prayer is a good one to go into. And then from there, maybe you're binding. Remember with a twist, it's always opposite arm to opposite leg. If it feels easy, maybe you're going the wrong way, okay? Looking over the shoulder. Trying to always, again, keep your gaze eye level. Try not to look down at the ground. Gently releasing it back out. Okay, and finally, just sitting in either a cross-legged position, or feel free to sit up on your heels or have your legs out in front of you. I'm going to clasp the fingers behind the back, rolling open the shoulders, and just gently drawing your head down. So you're taking that stretch along the back of your neck. And gently tuck your chin across to one side, looking down into the corner of your body. Bring it through to the middle, and take your head over to the other side. Bringing it all the way through to the middle, bring the head up and just lower one ear over, open up the side of your neck. Trying to sit up nice and tall. And gently bring your head to the other side. Bring it back to the middle, letting your shoulders gently swish forwards now, stretch through the middle of your upper back. As you breathe in, raising both of your arms. As you breathe out, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. Again, swish your shoulders forwards, tuck your head in. Breathing in, use your core to bring you up. Feel that core lifting your spine higher. One more time. Swishing it forwards, tucking the head in. And as you breathe in, coming up, 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 up. Breathing out, opening your back, letting your shoulders release. And very well done this morning. Good job, everybody. Okay, drink lots of water. Okay, well done. Because again, I know it's not easy just to